Social media is a prison. So I truthfully believe that social media is the number one cause for anxiety in our culture and society today. Not only have I experienced this firsthand, but just talking to a number of friends and family and people that deal with the struggle of social media and all the pressures and anxiety that come with it on a daily basis. And don't get me wrong, social media is an amazing thing. It's an amazing tool, and there are so many positives to social media. Social media is a great place to build connections, connect with people all over the world, stay in touch with old friends, share your life, start and grow a business. There's so many positives that come with social media. Social media has become a prison for a lot of people. It's a mental prison. People are worried about on their daily lives how they're being perceived by others. Too many people are putting too much thought and attention into what they're going to post. Will people even like it? Will people, if they don't like it, they delete the post, and they're just too caught up into what the society is going to think of them, their posts, what they have to say, what they post, and it's just it tears a lot of people down mentally. The constant influx of likes and comments and the immediate reception of what's being put out there into the world by people either sharing their personal lives or their work or something that they've created. If it doesn't get this immediate response that they think it should elicit and that it should get, it starts messing with their brain, and they start thinking, am I good enough? Am I worthy? Do people even like me? Am I cool? There's just so many things that start running through people's head, and social media is the cause of that. And there's so much fakery and fakeness that goes on behind the scenes in social media that it puts a lot of pressure on those people that don't even realize it. When it comes to some of these fitness channels and the way, or fitness Instagrams, and the way photos are edited, or girls and Instagram models and the way their photos are edited, or even with the fitness things using fake weights to make it look like they're putting up a lot more weight than they are. People are either faking what they put out there or altering it enough to where it's not actual reality. And then to those people that are taking it in, they perceive it as reality, and it makes their lives or their self-worth seem so much less or lower than what these people are putting out there. And that's not the case. But people are only putting out the best versions of themselves. It's the facade of social media. So they could be having the most down, depressing day. They just got hit with all sorts of bad news and taxes, and they lost their job, or they lost a client, and their dog died, whatever it is, and then they post a picture from last week of them on top of a mountain, hands raised, and the caption, "Life is good." You have no idea. You think that their life is great, it's grand, they're on this awesome adventure, and you really have no idea what they're going through in that moment. People don't share the downs and the lowest of lows of their life on social media. That's not entertaining, that's not fun. And so social media becomes a prison where people really focus on it, and they let it kind of eat them alive, and they even start thinking, okay, what can I go do for my social media? So it's not even the life that they're living. They're going out and doing something intentionally that's going to get likes or attention or cause people to follow them simply for social media. And it may be something they would have never ever done normally in their life, but they're going out and creating those moments for social media to portray a life that maybe they're not actually even living. And that's not saying everyone does that, because that's not the case for everyone. But you need to take everything you see with a grain of salt. A couple things I do to help with this, just kind of deactivating, I guess, or stepping back from the social media world is I like to leave my phone out in the living room at night. I don't bring it into the bedroom with me. I don't want to be in my bedroom, in the place of rest, relax, and comfort, to be on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or checking any of those things. So when I'm going to bed and when I'm waking up, the first thing I'm doing or not doing is checking my phone. So I always leave my phone out in the living room or a place away from my bed. That's one thing that I do that might be helpful to some of you. Believe it or not, social media anxiety is a real disorder. It distracts us from our daily lives and our interactions with people who are physically in our space with us, family, friends. We're so tied to the phone and what people have to say on the phone that we're not interacting with our lives and the things that are happening around us. I always go and set my phone off to the side, face down, and I mute it so I'm not constantly inundated with ringing notifications, my screen lighting up, because social media can very much so decrease your productivity, and you need to do little things like that throughout your day to help detach yourself a little bit, to help you separate yourself from constantly being attached to your phone. Another tip is have a couple days where you kind of have a detachment period. So for a whole weekend, be like, you know what, I'm not gonna turn my phone on this weekend. And just literally leave your phone off and just feel those couple days of what it's like not to constantly check your social media, check what's going on your phone, responding to people. Just have that detachment period for a couple days, a weekend. It could be Saturday, Sunday, or even a single day, just like a reset, fresh day. Go a Sunday where you turn off your phone and you just spend the entire day not on your phone at all. One of the things you guys can do to help others as well is show love always. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. Don't comment something negative, because you know that you don't want anyone commenting something negative or hurtful or mean on your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, your Twitter, whatever it is. You know how that feels, so why would you ever want to put that onto someone else? Let's just all spread love, and then you're gonna have a lot more happier people. Stop contributing to the bully culture of the internet, and let's uplift people. Don't bring people down. You don't want to be brought down. You don't want your family members to be brought down. So why would you ever turn around and try and bring someone else down? It's a really tough thing to deal with. And again, as great as social media is for me and business and connecting with friends and connecting with people all over the world and having people come onto my video sets through social media and all those great things, you need to learn how to balance those lifestyles of, when to use it and just when to take a break from it, and find balance in your life, just like in anything that you do. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, please feel free to leave a comment below. Would love to talk to you guys if any of you guys are dealing with this or how you could deal with it better. It was a topic I wanted to touch on because of a few conversations I had with people, and a lot of people really struggle with it. And not to say that I don't struggle with it, because I even struggle with it. So I just wanted to be real with you guys. Let's have a conversation. If you guys have any comments, questions, again, let me know in the description or the comments below. I just appreciate you guys for watching this. I'm Jacob Owens for the Buff Nerds,